friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kimberly McAlinden, and I am so excited to have you here. As you've learned from the title, I got my first tattoo, and let me just give you a little bit of background. I am a knitwear designer, and I am a knitwear instructor, and I write patterns for hand knitters and crocheters. So if you're here for the whole tattoo thing, that's why you're seeing a bunch of yarn and a bunch of things about being a maker. But I'm gonna just talk to you really quick about, why I got my tattoo and, the significance behind it. I am 51 years old, and it is my very, very first tattoo. So one thing that I know people might be wondering why I wanted to get a tattoo, and especially as an older person, my husband gave me the tattoo as a Christmas gift. And so when I knew that it was gonna really actually happen, I started watching YouTube videos, like what to expect, here I'm 51 years old, and there wasn't a lot of videos from women my age, in my age group, getting their first tattoo. And so I thought, I'm gonna document this process because there are a lot of women like me. Since I posted yesterday on my other social medias, I posted about my tattoo, and I can't even express how much I have received from people, how many comments I've gotten, like, I can't believe you got one, this is amazing, I've always wanted to get one. And so just thought, what a great idea I have a YouTube channel anyway, let's direct this one video, and I have an idea for another one, which is the aftercare. Let's direct this one video strictly on the tattoo. So if you're here to learn about the tattoo and not about knitting, crochet, anything fiber related, this still will apply to you. So I get the tattoo. So I have always really wanted a tattoo, but I've never actually gotten one because my mother didn't approve. Isn't that funny? And I got it in memory of my mom. So I have started, here we go. I had a regular mom, and then I had a dying mom very, very quickly. And she was very young. She was 72 when she passed away, and it was like, a couple weeks after her 72nd birthday, and it was awful. I never thought that, I never thought that my mother was gonna die. Like, not that young, I never imagined that she wouldn't be at my daughter's wedding. I just couldn't get my thoughts around it. And I always wanted to be with my mom. I loved, she was my friend once she was done raising me, and we did a lot together. I lived just couple blocks away when I first got married, and we were very close, and I had a wonderful relationship with my mom. Time when she was in the hospital and she was very sick, and she really liked to hear my knitting needles because her mom knit and crochet and did all that. She did not, and so she was waking up from a surgery, and she said, what are you knitting? And I said, I'm knitting a shawl. And it was a gray shawl. The color that I was doing was gray. And she said, who's it for? And I said, it was for me this time. I had already knit, a baby sweater and a couple booties and a bunch of hats, and actually a sweater for a hairless cat. I had knit that. And so this was the first thing that I was making for myself. And she said to me, do you love the color? And I said, well, it's gray, it was pretty. And she said, I said, it's okay. And she closed her eyes and she said, honey, when life is hard and days are gray, knit a rainbow. And so I took that yarn back, and I bought the most colorful yarn that I could think that I saw at my local yarn shop, and I re-knit the shawl in colorful yarn. And I actually wore that shawl to eulogize my mom. And so the shawl, I will insert a picture of the shawl, and it is beautiful, and it kind of thrust me back into the knitting world. I had kind of taken a step back for a couple years, and so this kind of thrust me back in. So Knit a Rainbow, those words that my mom gave me were so powerful because she gave me the gift of giving me the tool that was going to help me when she died. You know, that because I just went headfirst into knitting again, and knitting and creating garments and using color got me through the deepest, darkest days of grief. And so I used that line in my life all the time, you know, and so I started a website again and named it knitarainbow.com. I used to work at a yarn shop that had a big social media presence, and when I was on, I would say, you know, when life is hard and days are gray, knit a rainbow at the end. And then I started my YouTube channel up again and called it Knit a Rainbow with Kimberly McAlinden. And, you know, these days I like to say, you know, when life is hard and days are gray, knit a rainbow. And if you can't knit, crochet a rainbow or weave a rainbow or color a rainbow or cook a rainbow, or, you know, if you can't find the rainbow, be the rainbow. You know, like these times in COVID, and we're in quarantine, and a lot of our lives are different these days. It's very easy to not find the happy. And through my grief and coming out of it, so my mom passed away in May of 2019, and it is now January of 2022. I am able now to look for the happy again. And I think my tattoo, because, you know, change is inevitable, right? I'm a person that I don't really like change, and a lot of change has happened in our family. And so going to my parents' house is a little bit different of an experience for me, and that is where I found comfort. That's where I felt her very close. I felt very close to my mom in her home. And, you know, with changes that are inevitable and not bad, not easy, but not bad, I was not finding comfort in going to my parents' home. And I guess yesterday when the tattoo was finished, and, you know, I just was able to process the whole experience, I feel so close to my mom. And I have it on my body, and I don't need to go into her home, because eventually things change, right? And, you know, the home might be sold or whatever, but I have this bit of her that not only can I see it when I'm knitting, you know, that I feel so close to her again. And it's just a wonderful feeling. And so if you're older, like I am, go for it. Think about it. If it's something that you want to do, go for it. If it's a mother-daughter tattoo or a mother-son tattoo or something like that, go for it. Go for it. You won't regret it. I have absolutely no regrets. Absolutely none. So without further ado, and without me crying my eyes out on this video, I'm going to show you the vlog that I put together for the day, and I hope you enjoy it. So again, if you're struggling, if you're going through grief, I can't promise you that it's going to get better, that it's going to feel better. But what I can promise you is once you go through it and as you are a little bit more removed from it, I promise you will find joy again. Don't be afraid. You will. And I'm here to show that, and I'm here to tell you that you will. So, for those of you that are just interested in seeing the tattoo, you got a little ways to go, but I promise you, it's worth it. Good morning. It's an exciting morning today. I just got Marin off to school, and I just made a cup of coffee. Today's exciting because I get my first tattoo. I can't believe it's January 6th, and my husband gave it to me as a as a Christmas present, and I'm really, really excited. So I'm gonna take you along. It's my sister's Bitmoji. Okay, so I have taken a shower. I haven't totally finished yet, and I'm making my breakfast. I read that and saw on everyone else's YouTubes that I binged that you should eat a big breakfast so that you can, that you have stamina. So I'm doing that, and then I'll finish getting ready and it'll be time to go. I mean, I guess I'll talk more about this later, but I think I've watched so many videos that, and you really don't know what to expect, right? I'm kind of looking at it like childbirth, right? Like you can read everything that you read and watch everyone's birth story, but you really don't know what it's like until you do it yourself. And so that's the way I'm thinking about it. So I'll see you when I'm in the car. Okay, here I am. I'm in the car. It's about 10 minutes to 11. My appointment's at 11. And I feel a little nervous, but not terribly nervous. I'm just super excited. I've been waiting for this for a long time, so I'll see you when it's over. Do a wee little video. Yeah. Ready? I am. I feel like such a big girl.
Completed.
So done.
Yes.
So I just finished. It was wonderful. Paloma is unbelievable. I absolutely loved spending time with her, and she loved hearing this story of my mom. And you know, I felt like I got to share her for a bit, so it was spectacular. It was such a great experience. And it's 5 after 2, so the actual tattooing took a little bit over an hour. So excited. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
How was it?
It was awesome. It was so fun.
Oh, that's great.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay.
Ah, that looks beautiful. It's amazing. She did a great job.
I love
You
it.
love it?
I love it.
That is excellent. That's
best.
awesome. Look at that. Look at you all inked up.
I know, right? I feel so tough. And but I feel so happy, Chris.
That's great. It's beautiful. She
That's
did a
what-
really nice job on the stitches and everything.
That's what everybody said in the shop. They're like, it's so happy.
I love it. Very nice. Beauteous.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Yo, that's so sick. I love it. It's so cool. Wait, it's so cool. It's so cool. That is dope as hell. Does it hurt?
Yeah, you can touch it. It has like second skin on it.
That's so cool. The rainbow is so cool. How long did that take?
A little over an hour.
It's not bad.
No, I'm tough now.
You're a big girl.
I'm a big girl.
That's sick. I love it. That's so cool.
Thanks.
Oh! Oh my god. That's so good. I love it. It's so good.
Me too.
Oh my god. You have the thing on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. Awesome.
I'll show you. And there you have it. So I thought that I had taped my daughter's experience, reaction. She came up, she loved it, but I didn't get it. So she'll be in the next one. So I hope you enjoyed it. I have absolutely no regrets. The pain was extremely minimal, extremely. So if you liked this video, please leave me a comment. If you are over 50 and you're looking to get your first tattoo, if you have any questions, I'm thrilled to help you. I'll answer any of your questions. I smiled through the whole thing. Like it did not, there were parts of it that were, uncomfortable, but no pain. And that has to do with where it was on my body. And, I went to a great tattoo artist. She didn't, she wasn't like going over the same spot. The lettering, I think, like after a couple minutes, she would go to a different area, and that had to do with the colors she was using because she had to change colors so much. And it was, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved it. So please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. I'm so stinking happy. I'm so happy that I did it.